obviously. I finished this thing and it was really, really good. I look like an egg.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Hello, it's Thursday. I just finished making my dinner. I'm like really hungry. This is the second time I've made dinner this week, which is impressive. I feel like I don't really make dinner that often. I'm feeling very caffeinated, and right now my brain's just like, but like there's like no thoughts, head empty, but like there's like a hamster running on a wheel in my head to nowhere. So I thought starting a vlog might help me to just gather the nonsense in my head. I'm gonna eat, maybe watch a YouTube video, maybe not. I'm currently watching Kim's Convenience, which I'm liking. I finished Schitt's Creek like a month ago probably now, and I did cry at the end. I never really said in a vlog, like his documentation of my life, that I finished Schitt's Creek. It was so much better on a rewatch, and I did cry at the end, and I did cry watching the Made Of stuff, the making of the last episode of the last season. I think it was the last season. And then Catherine O'Hara died like a few weeks later. That's really sad. R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara. She was an icon, a legend. I've also been watching a lot of YouTube recently. I need to finish I like uploading on a Friday. I've created a schedule for myself. Friday at 12:30 is when my videos post, and I need to like put a title card on my current video and export it and make a thumbnail, and I don't really know if I have any good thumbnail content for it right now. I got some magnets for the fridge. They're all the way over there on the fridge, but that's something to tell you about. Something else I can tell you is that I renewed my license, and I'm interested to see how different I look. I think my original photo just fucking sucked. I don't know, I look really derpy. It's not good. My eyes are like uneven. I was how old was I 10 years ago? I was 18 in this photo. My hair looks like a helmet. I am quite disappointed though. I really wanted my hair to look good in my new license photo, and there's like a chunk that's going the wrong way. I also look scared because I was scared. I was scared of having a bad photo, and now I just look scared. So do I look different over 10 years? I can't focus on both things because the lighting is so different. Ugh. I think I look better in this new photo. I don't know, I don't think the old one like even looks like me. I think I like the new one better. I'm not wearing glasses in my old photo. I didn't really realize how big my glasses are, but I quite like that they're big and like kind of cartoonish. I like the wire rims. I do feel like I need new glasses at some point because these are really reflective. I don't know how often you're supposed to get your eyes tested. I think I got these, I don't remember if I got them last year or the year before that. I feel like I got them early last year. So it's kind of fun that these glasses are the ones that are immortalized, because for a while, a couple years ago, I had black glasses, like a really chunky frame with, and looking back on at photos, I'm like, oh my god. Looking back at photos, I'm like, they look horrendous. Those chunky black frames, horrendous. I also had some tortoiseshell ones for a while, but I actually quite like the right wire frame ones. That's my ramble. That is hopefully going to get rid of all this excess energy. I think it's because I had caffeine, not enough food, was really busy all day, but in a way that I'm like, I'm not that busy, I don't need a break. But then because I didn't take a break, when I got home my brain was like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Really, this is my new hoodie. I really like it, but then it got actually quite hot today, and it hasn't gotten hot this week at all, and I wasn't anticipating it, and I should have worn shorts because I was really hot. And there were so many tourists in town. It was like a cruise ship in, and town was crazy. Lucky for them that the weather was actually good because it's been shit recently. I also took my book to work to read it during my break, and then didn't really take a real break. That probably would have helped my brain. I might just watch an episode of Kim's Convenience because I can't handle the mental processing of making a choice of a video on YouTube. A new bookshop is opening in town, and I'm actually so excited about it because where I live there's no indie bookstores. Indie bookstores don't exist where I live. I'm gonna make it my mission to support this bookstore. That's my intentions right now. We'll see how that actually plays out. I walked past a bookstore today, and I literally did a double take. I saw like a book cover I recognized, and I was like, what the fuck is that doing here? Because it was like not a street where I know that there's a bookstore. And I did a double take, and then I looked it up, and the opening is actually this weekend. So I'm like, Maybe we should go to that. So I'll have to convince Jonathan to go to town this weekend. Actually, he could be convinced because he's currently obsessed with an iced caramel macchiato. I got one when we were in Christchurch last weekend because there was like a picture of it. No, it was in Dunedin. Last weekend before we went to Christchurch, there was a sign, like a little ad up for it in the Starbucks store, and he really liked it. So we could go to town, get a iced caramel macchiato. The bookstore is like literally across the road from it. Maybe buy a book, even though I don't have the finances to do that right now because I spent all my money at Lord the other weekend. But you know, gotta support the indie bookstore so that it's financially successful. But it's a romance bookstore specifically, and I'm really curious because on Instagram it said that they want to have like a writer space, like a place people can go and write, which theoretically is like really cool. In reality, nerve-wracking. It's in the center of town, so parking, I don't want to pay for parking, and then you'd have to park far away and then walk, so it'd be a big thing to achieve to actually go there and write. But it's cool that it exists, so I'm like very curious to like find out what that looks like. I walked past and I was like, I like my job, like the job that I currently have, but I walked past it and I was like, imagine working at a indie romance bookstore. That sounds like so much fun. It's just retail, but it sounds like whimsical fun retail. And so I was like, I don't want to quit my job. I like my job way more than I would like working at a bookstore, I think, but the idea, how fun would that be? I think I've yapped enough now. This is the book I'm reading right now that I said I was going to read on my break. I've read that much of it. I'm like halfway. I actually really like it. It's sapphic, but also bi, I would say. So I'm like, is she going to end up with her best friend? Is she going to end up with this guy who's like clearly hot but like a walking red flag? Like he is such a red flag, but like in a hot way. I don't know who she's going to end up with. And it's also like Regency era, so like being gay isn't okay. So I don't really know what she would do. I also have this theory that so she's upset because her friend is like engaged, but I have a theory that her friend and the guy she's marrying are both gay and it's a marriage of convenience, but the main character doesn't know that. That's my theory right now. I have enjoyed all of Lex Crouch's books that I've read so far. I kind of feel like this might be my favourite one, even though I'm reading it really slowly. I quite like Trouble, which I also feel like I read slowly. They just have a really fun writing style. I don't like it because their speech marks are just one quote and not double quoted, and I like a double. I just don't know why you do that. It smells good because it's not that old. It's only been in the library since April last year. Let's shut the fuck up now. I've just filmed for 10 minutes rambling, which I think I needed to do, just word vomit so that I feel more at peace inside my head. This is like my version of journaling, so there you go. Dear diary, my brain's on fire. I'm gonna watch Kim's Convenience and eat my halloumi pasta. I had to use this pasta recipe. Jonathan found it on Facebook, so thanks to whoever that was on Facebook. You have to use a vegetable stock cube, but we didn't have vegetable stock cubes, so I used some dubiously old chicken style stock cubes that are vegan but chicken style, and I fear it's given it a strange taste, and no, we'll see. And it's broccoli as well, so I'm getting in vegetables as well. I like this pasta sauce because it tastes good and it's also a little bit spicy. See, it tastes okay, but it's very apparent that it's a chicken stock cube instead of the vegetable one. Didn't realise it would make that much of a difference. I don't know if it got more pungent with age because I took it out of the wrapper and it was kind of sticky. I don't know if that's normal. Also, halloumi is so squeaky. The halloumi's still good, but spicy. I'm actually ravenous because I don't think I ate enough today.
You okay? You've been here 20 minutes.
Are these all the cards that you have started? She's a lawyer now. Party.
Hello, it's Friday. This is my new shirt, by the way, from Lord. I was worried it's too long, but I think it's like I think it's okay. Yeah, I'm making toast and then going to a secondhand book fair kind of thing. I'm with Zoe, so I just wanted to like give that explanation before I go. I didn't realize that it was today, otherwise I would have like anticipated it a bit more and maybe gotten up earlier. I was reading on my phone in bed and then I needed to finish the chapter before I got up, obviously. Making toast is not absolutely starting. I have been thinking about making a coffee because I got oat milk in the hopes that that will make me like my coffees more, but I don't really have time and I don't want to carry it with me at the book thing. Also, my friend is getting too long and I think I need to cut it, and I was gonna cut it before my shower but then I didn't have enough time, so maybe I'll cut it when I get back. It's just annoying. It's annoying me. It's really sunny today, which is nice because the weather has been shit recently, although I think it was actually good yesterday. But it's summer right now. A couple of days ago you wouldn't have been able to tell. Actually, I hate standing while eating. It's like I can't breathe properly. I should really go, so I might take the rest of the toast with me. I just realized I don't know where I'm gonna meet Zoe. I don't remember what we did last time. Last time I didn't buy any books, but I wasn't really in my book era. I was in my fanfic era, which is kind of massively dissipated. There's only one fanfic I'm keeping up with at the moment. And I just wanted the Harry Potter books. But now I'm literally looking at the stack right now. I bought the secondhand, the whole book set collection from someone on Facebook. They didn't have Harry Potter anyway because it's probably too good for people to give away. My hair fringe is way too long. So maybe I'll find something else. I remember there's a lot of like Twilight. There's always Zoe Suggs book there, the old YouTuber. Her book is at every secondhand bookstore. Should I pretend to leave? Shut and lock the front door, walk away, and then come back for the camera? It seems like so much effort, and you would know that I came back. Okay, I think I've got everything. My new license is in here. I've literally never been asked to show it while driving when I actually think about it, but I had been like, I didn't like having the piece of paper because it didn't have my face on it. Like, it could be anyone's. Also, the piece of paper is all squashed and wet because apparently I dropped my wallet. What day was it? Wednesday? Tuesday. It was Tuesday. It was the day it was raining the most. I dropped my wallet, someone found it and like handed it in, and I got a call because they handed it in to someone who happened to know me, which was really lucky. But the piece of paper is like all squashed in there and I'm kind of scared to take it out. I did want to keep it because I want to put it in my scrapbook, so maybe I'll do that later. It feels still damp. Maybe I should take it out now. I'm just making myself late now. I was on time like 2 minutes ago. Oh, I thought it was gonna rip. Imagine getting pulled over and being like, yeah, this is my license. This soggy piece of paper. It's alright. I'll leave it on the bench to dry. Okay, I need to shut up now and leave. I'm sneezing so much. Hi, I'm waiting for Jonathan to reply to me about something, so I thought I could show you my books while I'm in the car because I don't want to drive away in case he does want me to get the thing that I've offered him. So I got Jonathan some books. I told him he needs to go to this thing tomorrow because it's on for 2 days. This because he has another one in the series which I actually gave him for his birthday. Oh, it's got pictures in it of bad things. Like crashes. These two. I'm surprised he hasn't read this yet because I recognise it. And these two. I got Michael's face. I feel really itchy because Jonathan's got these bug bites. So basically I want to know if he wants me to get him something from the pharmacy, but just thinking about the bites is making me itchy. I got this because I've read these two books when I was quite young. I think I got one of them for Christmas when I was like, I'm blanking, maybe I haven't read that one, but definitely this one when I was like 14 or something. So let's see, it was funny, all the adult sections I didn't find anything I was interested in. They're all way too sad. And then in the young adult section I found heaps, well not heaps but some. This is by the same person who wrote Ella Enchanted, which I haven't read, but I do like that movie. So maybe I should read the book. I picked this up because bees, obviously. Where's my, there it is, bees. And then I read the back and it actually sounded kind of interesting. And then it says it's won a woman's prize for fiction in 2015. I don't know, it's $4, so. And we have Anne of Green Gables. I remember watching this movie very vaguely when I was a kid and liking it, so I'm like, I should probably read it, right? I feel like I haven't read classics, so that's my intention there. And then also following on from that, Little Woman. So I was saying that this might only be the first half of the story or something, because it was printed in 2 sections. But I've never read Little Woman, and I also just feel like it's a classic that I should read. They had classics, like a classics adult section too, but I didn't recognise any of them and they all seem boring. Oh, talking to you, Jonathan still hasn't replied, so I don't know what I'll do. Change of plans for the day. I wrote a to-do list yesterday of all the things I wanted to do. Not gonna happen. We instead are going to go to town to go to the urgent doctors because we think Jonathan's bug bites are infected. So that'd be really fun and take hours. I should take my book with me. Oh my god, I wanted to tell you about my book. The microbe's going, so I don't know if it's probably annoying, but I read more of Infamous last night and it's so good. The guy who I said was a red flag but still hot, he's too much of a red flag. It just got worse and worse and worse. So Lex Croucher actually did like a really good job of like presenting this guy who was like obviously not a good guy, but still he's like a fuckboy, but still enough that you're like kind of interested to see if the main character goes there. And then he just gets like worse and worse and worse. He has no regard to anyone's feelings apart from his own. Meanwhile, she's like in love with her best friend but like doesn't realize that she is, and her best friend is like obviously gay. I don't know if I said that I thought that last time I talked about this. She's come out as gay to her and it's like, yeah, it's really obvious, but the main character's just like silly and didn't realize. So she kissed both of them and it was so much fun. I was like reading it, I was like, just one more chapter, and then like crazy stuff is happening with the main character and this red flag guy, and I was like, I have to keep reading to find out what happens. He like kisses her without any consent at all. She's drunk and he gives her drugs and then kisses her, and there's like a power dynamic between them, and he's way older than her. Pretty bad, but fun to read. So if we go to the urgent doctors, I could just take that with me. I haven't eaten, I've only had that toast, so I'm heating up leftovers from yesterday. I was thinking about making a coffee, but I think I want to do an energy drink instead because I feel better about not drinking it all, because I don't think I'll finish it, but I'm quite tired. It's 2:30. Like it's too late in the day to really be having caffeine, but I also feel like it's not coming across that way, but like I could be in a better mood, and I think caffeine will help that. So I gotta eat my food. Jonathan's gonna finish up work and come home early. We're gonna go to the doctors, so I should take my book and my headphones because the urgent doctors will take ages and they'll be seeing other people first, unless they like see his bites and go, oh my god, you're about to die. That could be a good thing for them to be that bad so that we just get seen faster. I need a charger to charge these. We went to the urgent doctors once years and years and years ago, but it was like during COVID times, so it was like very quiet. I feel like I'm on like a timeline or a deadline now, but I don't actually even know how much time I have. He has to finish the car he's working on. I don't know how long that will take. Yummy. It's really cold. It started pissing down. I went to the pharmacy and I came out and it was like torrential, right? And like my clothes are still wet. And now it's so sunny. It's like nothing even happened. You probably can't see. It, like, drenched me. I might just watch Kim's Convenience because YouTube isn't giving me anything interesting. I think it was a spider that bit Jonathan. I don't know what else would bite you that much.
Friends and colleagues.
I need to sneeze. I'm so sneezy.
All right.
Hey! I've already watched this episode and it doesn't think I have. I hate when Netflix does it.
Jenny, small pack, king size. What you think? Huh? She does smoke?
Sorry about that. It's okay.
This is Jonathan's swelling.
I feel like it doesn't really show.
The photo you took did.
Yeah.
You can see how the red is like getting bigger. He got given antihistamine and antibiotics if it doesn't go away. She didn't even theorize about what bit you. We could insert a photo to like
Yeah.
exemplify how
That's
bad it
another
is.
one.
That's just really red.
There's
That one's
another
going
one
down.
there.
That one's just really tasty. The bugs love you.
Yeah, I know.
They never bite me.
And this is the view from Jensen's Button's car. And Button had a decent start, so did Schumacher ahead of him. And this is when Schumacher got past the Red Bull then, and through the...
Jonathan is sleeping, so I'm gonna talk very quietly. I finished this book and it was really, really good. I don't know if I would give it 5 stars. I'd give it 4 stars. I had something that I had predicted would be happening and I was right. So I feel really good for predicting that plot twist. And at the end there were like newspaper articles about the character's life and it did make me tear up because I was so happy for her. I would really highly recommend this. It was a lot of fun. And also crazy and very chaotic. I'm gonna stick in my pictures from Lord. I can't remember what order I decided to put these. Jonathan's red bite mark has gotten a lot bigger. I'm a bit concerned, but he did get antibiotics just in case. Hello, Slink. You're so sleepy you're not gonna watch another video. Lazy. I think Lex Croucher is the only author who can write like historical fiction and I like it. I don't really like reading about female characters who are being oppressed. I just don't really like depressing stories. A lot of the books I picked up at the Regency book sale thing, they're all sad and like terrible things happening to people. So I don't want to read that. I want to read and have fun. I watched People We Meet on Vacation and it made me cry, so I made a page about it. This page is for finishing my first draft. This is a page for Lord. Fuck, my hair is crazy. Oh my god. Let's just ignore that for now. It's... I look like an egg. I don't think about my hair before I turn the camera on. Okay, there. You can't see it. I just want to tell you, this is the last cardigan I needed for my collection. And it's got seagulls on the back, and oh, the buttons are really pretty. And oh, there we go, we got TS down there, Tools and Slinky, and the 1989 there. I'm about to put it in the wash, so I wanted to show you before I put it in the wash, because then it'll be all wet, because I got it from someone on Trade Me. So thanks to that person selling it for actually a reasonable price. That's great. So I'm very happy. I now have 9, which is crazy. Yes, I love your shirt. Hello, it is, I want to say 1:30? It's 1 o'clock. I just got up. We were out until like, I think we got home at 2. We went to go see the fireworks for Chinese New Year, and they were so cool. I didn't know that they set off fireworks for that, but it was awesome. So I'm really thankful that we went to that, because it was like a spur of the moment thing I didn't know about until yesterday. And I also wasn't really feeling like socializing, like I was kind of resenting that, and then I had a good time and like made memories, which is what life is about. I forget that sometimes. And then everyone wanted to go to karaoke, and I didn't want to go to karaoke because I can't sing in front of people unless I'm like really intoxicated. And we also were like, I didn't want to go because I didn't want to pay, but in the end I didn't have to pay for anything. But we were also like in the open room where like all the people are, which I made them definitely not gonna sing. I did get on stage and like sang Love Story while other people had the microphones, because I'm not singing into the microphone because I know how bad I am at singing, to the point where like I'll forget and sing something out loud and Jonathan will be like, oh my god, you sound horrific. Like I'm startlingly bad. So no singing was had. We were there for like hours. It was funny. Jonathan sang like quite a lot. He was very enthusiastic about it, and so the other people we were with, so that was entertaining. But then we got home really late and I'm exhausted. I'm really tired. I have things I want to do today. I'm simultaneously filming another video, which I don't know why I do this to myself, because it always gets confusing. But I want to do some writing today. I have a goal of what I want to like for my writing currently, like a mini goal, and I want to achieve that. What else do I have to tell you? Not much, I don't think. I did actually manage to take some Polaroids last night, because I have a Polaroid wall, with the intention being that when people come over I take Polaroids of them. I, for the last few years, haven't really added to it as much as I should have, because I feel awkward. My neighbour's dog is doing something. I feel awkward asking people, but it's worth it for the Polaroid and having it on the wall. For my list I made yesterday, not yesterday, I made it on Friday, of things I wanted to do, I have actually achieved everything plus more, because the fireworks karaoke thing was not on here. The only thing I need to do is some writing, which I did start yesterday, and then people arrived and I had to put my laptop away, which is why I was resenting having to hang out with people, because I had like this writing I wanted to do. I haven't come across, you know, like I had something I wanted to do, but it was worth, like I'm glad that we went. It was fun. It just means I can just do it now. So pretty much writing is the only thing on the agenda today. Probably editing, because I really enjoy editing. I use it as a productive procrastination for writing, because I enjoy editing so much. Let's sneeze. I did take an antihistamine hoping it would help my sneezing. Because we have a whole bunch now for Jonathan's bug bite, which is going down. It looks better. Yesterday it actually got worse. The redness spread quite a lot, but this morning it looks better. So that's good, he's not dying. Yeah, I took an antihistamine because we have some now, hoping it would help with how much I sneeze. I'm not quite working yet. I don't know if it takes time. Also, they're supposed to make you drowsy sometimes, and I'm already tired. I think that's enough of an update. I always just draw out the end of clips like way too long. I might show you some writing if I film a clip of that, but I can't talk about it too much because that needs to go in a different video. Probably nothing else will happen for me to talk to you about. That's my life update. I had a lot of things to get off my chest, so thanks for being my digital diary. I feel a lot better. I was really anxious on Thursday, like crazy anxious. And now on Sunday I feel fine, as long as I don't think about work too hard. And I like to think that it all just comes with time. My anxiety like gets better with time because I get anxiety about things that have happened, and the further I get from that thing, the like my anxiety decreases. And so, like, but part of that is also doing things that are distracting to your anxiety. At least for me, I just need to distract myself because I'm not anxious about anything like useful. I think there's something that happened a lot was editing some footage on Thursday, if I'm remembering that correctly. So I feel like making videos actually helps my anxiety a lot because I can't focus on anything else while I'm editing. Like, it's very, very focused. Anyway, yeah, thanks for listening to me share my thoughts and concerns with you. I'll see you in the next vlog. Who knows what life holds. Don't know what's happening next weekend. Jonathan is going away in a few weeks to Australia and I'm going to be home alone, so I can make a vlog about that because I'll need someone to talk to. I'll leave you now. Thanks for watching this video. Leave an emoji of a microphone or a firework. Microphone and firework if you're still watching. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!